What is the mass of sodium hydroxide in grams required to make 500 centimeter cube of 0.2 mole per dm cube solution? Now, for us to solve this question, we need to be familiar with our mass volume relationship. Mind, this question is a past question from is an old past question from NECO. It's a NECO past question. So, for us to solve this, like I said, we must be familiar with our mass volume relationship. But first, let's write out our parameters. Those parameters are given to us to solve this question. So, the first parameter on our list is given volume. Volume is in centimeter cube, the one given to us, and given mole concentration in mole per dm cube, which is 0.2 mole per dm cube. Let me use this. So we've been given the masses of sodium hydroxide. That means we're going to require molar mass to solve this. So let's calculate molar mass of NaOH, which is equals to mass of sodium is 23 plus mass of oxygen is 16 plus mass of hydrogen is 1. So this will be equals to 40 gram per mole. 40 gram per mole. So after doing this, we are asked to calculate the mass that is required to produce this. So for us to calculate mass, like I said, you must be familiar with our mass volume relationship. This formula we use to calculate this. Mole is equals to mass all over molar mass. All over molar mass. Now you can see from our values, we don't have moles here. There's no mole in the question. So for us to find our mole is to compare this and this to get our mole, because this is volume and this is volume here. We still have mole here. So doing that, you will have that concentration in mole per dm cube. In mole per dm cube will be equals to mole all over volume, and volume in dm cube. Take notes. So we are looking for mole. So mole will now be equals to concentration in mole per dm cube times volume in dm cube. So our volume has been given to us as 500 centimeter cube, and our concentration in mole per dm cube given to us as 0.2 mole per dm cube. So 0.2 mole per dm cube times volume of 500 centimeter cube all over 1000. That is converted to dm cube all over 1. So this cancel this. So 0.2 times 5 divided by 10 will give you 0.1 mole. So this is the mole we're looking for. So now you can now calculate that our mass will be equals to mole times molar mass. So our mole is 0.1 times molar mass is 40 gram per mole, and this is in mole, right? That's in mole also. So mole will cancel out mole, it should now 40. So 0.1 times 40 will give us 4 grams. So you can now conclude that 4 grams of sodium hydroxide is required to produce 0.2 mole per dm cube solution.